guys, Califab here, and today I'm going to do my update for the 50 Shades of Pink project pan. I think I've only done one update in this project and it started in April. There are so many items in this project that it's just really hard to get progress on anything, to be totally honest. But I have three empties for you guys. And I have quite a few items that have so much progress that they are going to be empties by the next update. So I wanted to update you guys now while they still have a little bit more to go. That way you guys can really see some more empties and it'll be really exciting. So without further ado, let's keep going. I still have, let me tell you, I still have 4 items that I need to add into this project. I don't know that I'm going to be able to do that. I might end up doing that at the next update when I have a few more empties. That way it'll be less things for me to focus on, but I have progress on everything basically except for a very few number of items that I just haven't used at all because I'm using other items in other projects or other masks or just whatever. So anyways, let's get into this update so that I can show you guys everything that I've been using. Okay guys, so let's do empties first. I have 3 here for you. So the first empty is the Banila, however you pronounce it, Co. It is the Clean and Zero Cleansing Balm Original, and this you can get from Ulta. I didn't love it at first when I did my review video. I do like it a little bit more now, but I still don't love it. It wasn't great when it got in your eyes. It burned like a mother and it was not fun. So don't get this in your eyes, y'all. But I cleaned it out as much as I possibly could. Those little like crusts in there, I can't even get even a tiny bit of usage out of that, so this is totally gone. Okay, so I had used this makeup remover plenty of times before I put it in this project because I was using it for that review video, but I did use it an additional 9 more times to completely clean it out. I was only using this on my eyes and my brows. Everything else I was using this First Aid Beauty makeup melter, which I'll talk about next. But yeah, I mean, I've used this so many times and I got quite a few number of uses out of this little teeny tiny sample. Would I repurchase? No. I think there are other better ones on the market. However, if I got more of these in like samples or whatever, I would definitely use them. Okay, just to talk about this one super quick, I don't have any like crazy progress to show you, although it is just slightly above halfway now, and I think my first update I was up just a little bit further, so I have used it a number of times. I've used it a total of 20 times. By the way, all these numbers may or may not be like correct. I'm thinking that I used it about 20 times is what I put on the paper. I could be off by like 1 or 2 here and there on different things. Other things, I know I wrote it down as I used it because of how I was using it. So this one I'm pretty sure I'm pretty darn close on, but I've basically used this every time I've needed to remove my makeup. And I don't love this. I only use this on my facial makeup. I don't use this at all on my eyes because it does not work for the life of it. It tries so hard, but it just doesn't work. I know I have a full size of one of these in my collection, which is a little unfortunate because I don't love it, but I do like it to save the other more expensive products for my eyes. So I guess in that aspect, it does work the way it needs to, but it's just not great. So I'm gonna keep using this until it's gone. I probably have another 20 to 25 uses in here, and then it should be gone. Okay, to continue on with my empties, I finished out a moisturizer, and this is from Caudalie. It is the Vino Source Moisturizing Sorbet. I really do like this moisturizer. However, I do like it more in the like fall and springtime than I do in the summer and winter. It is very good for like my pretty dry but not completely dry skin, and that's how I ended up using this all up. Is I used it a lot in the very beginning and then a lot just like recently in the past month. I was able to finish it out, and this had a total of 13 uses that I marked down. Like I said, they could be like 1 or 2 off, like backwards or forwards, but I marked down 13 times of using this, which is a really fair number for a moisturizer like this. And I did use quite a bit because I wanted to cover my entire face. plus my neck and my chest area, especially if I was only wearing a tank top. I like to moisturize my chest as well. And I did really like this. I would repurchase. I have a million moisturizers, but at some point in my life, I would repurchase this. I do really enjoy Caudalie products. And the final empty that I have for this update is an eye cream. This is from Strivectin. It is the Multi-Action R&R eye cream. So what happened with this one, I'm thinking, unless this is supposed to be like the thickest eye cream in the entire world, what I'm guessing is that it dried out because it was so old and it was very, very thick. So what I ended up doing, I used this quite a few number of times on my eyes. At least half of the amount of times that this was used on my eyes, and it was so dry. It was pilling up. It was like rough to rub on my eyes, which is not what I want in an eye cream. I want an eye cream to go on very nice and evenly and gentle. So what I ended up doing to finish this out is I put it on my scar on my ankle and on my tattoo, because tattoos are technically scars. So I just put a tiny, tiny bit, just rubbed it all over my tattoo and rubbed it all over my scar on my ankle. And that's how I ended up using this up all the way. I don't recommend and I don't like to use products the way that they are not intended, hence like an eye cream, using it for scars. But I physically could not use this on my eyes anymore, and I didn't want to just throw it away. I had played with the idea of just tossing it, but I was like, you know what? It's just a cream. It's just very, very thick and like goopy and like solid almost, that I can just put it on my scar and give my scar a little bit of hydration. So that's what I ended up doing, and it worked out really well for that reason. But as far as my eyes, I did not love it, even when it was a little bit more creamy. Like throughout the time of having it opened and closed, it just dried out so much. I just couldn't anymore. But anyways, I had marked down about 20 uses for that. So I'm guessing about 10 of those was actually for my eyes, and the rest of them were on my scar and my tattoo. So I'm happy that I used it up. These are very, very expensive items, but I mean, I'm still gonna use it. I'm just gonna figure out a different way to use it if I can't use it in the way that it's intended. So another empty for me here, and I'm very, very happy about this one. Okay, you guys, if you're hearing a noise in the background now, I turned on the fan. It is so hot in this room. My husband turned the heat up like a crazy amount last night, and unfortunately, that makes me have to deal with the fact that it's hot all day, because our house is actually a very good insulator, so here we are. So anyways, I have the fan on, just so you guys know, so that I don't die of heat stroke in here. Okay, something I've been using a ton and absolutely loving is this Juno & Co sponge. I think I talked about it in my update as well, but it is like a microfiber sponge, and I'm loving it, you guys. It really does blend out my makeup very, very well, and I wash this about once a week because I don't do my makeup every single day. So I do wash this with soap and water once a week, and there isn't a lot of product that comes out of it. And I mean, like I said, I don't wear makeup every day, but even when I do wear makeup, it doesn't have a ton that washes out, which tells me that most of the foundation is actually coming to my face and staying on my face, as opposed to getting absorbed into the sponge. So I've been loving this. I have used this, well, I have marked it down 19 times that I've used this, and I'm really, really enjoying it. The other thing I've been using like crazy now that I'm here in the winter months, and I need to put on a like lip balm before I start my makeup so that they'll actually be hydrated by the time we're done, is the Tarte Lip Rescue in the shade Nude. I have been really, really loving this, you guys, and I think it's like the perfect lip balm for before my makeup. So if I have a comparison shot, I will definitely insert it here along with the weights. So I believe this was one of the things that I did put on the scale and weigh, but if you look at it here, like you can see how much I've used up of that, and it's just simply only wearing it when I absolutely need to, when I put it on before my makeup. So not every time do I wear it, and I only put it on when I need to, because I don't like to waste these because I like these so much. So I have finished one of these in the past, and it did take quite a while, but I was wearing it at work every day as like a regular lip balm. But that Tarte one, I have marked down that I've used it about 24 times, which tells me that I'm pretty much using it every time I wear makeup. Like I said, I don't wear makeup often, let's be honest. But when I do, I have been wearing that, which makes me really happy. Another lip product I want to talk about is one that I have been keeping in my car and I've only been putting on when I get home or I get off of work. I will put this on and then a balm on top. It is very, very pink, like a hot pink color on my lips, and I don't love it. So I am using it just for the moisturizing factor. It is very hydrating and moisturizing on my lips. However, I definitely won't be buying it again. It is the Pantastic Mumbai Magenta, and magenta is like the perfect shade name for this because it is magenta. And once again, if I have a picture, I will definitely throw it up for a side-by-side so that you guys can see how much I have used. But I feel like I've used a significant amount considering that this was brand new. And once again, I will put the weights on there too. I think this is also one that I weighed. I'm not sure, I didn't weigh everything, but I weighed a significant number of items. So if it is one that I weighed, I will put the weight on the screen for you. That one I'm hoping to get used up by the end of December. I don't want to take that lip item into 2021 with me. However, this project does go until April, so if I need to finish it, I will. That is one I will not be digging out of the container. Once it's gone, it's gone. And I have used that Pantastic lip item 22 times total, so I think that's pretty good for only putting it on every once in a while after I get off of work in my car. Okay, this item I have used 17 times, and man, it doesn't even look like it has moved. I really, really love this one. This is the Maybelline Master Fix Loose Setting Spray, or setting powder. Sorry, not a spray, but it is so finely milled, you guys. I don't know if this one's still available. I love it though. Like, I even used it today and it just gives your skin such a beautiful, healthy glow. I love it. It looks so good on top of any foundation. Literally, I've tried this with like 12 different foundations and tinted moisturizers and all sorts of things because I always set my foundation, and it looks good with everything. So if you can pick this up, I highly recommend it. However, I have used this 17 times? Yes. 17 times I have used this, and I will just continue using it until she is gone. I got this from a girlfriend at work, and I'm so glad I grabbed it out of her little giveaway bin. I love it. Okay, a mud mask that I have been using quite frequently now that we are more in the winter months is where I like to use my mud masks, and this is the Formula 10.0.6 Pores Be Gone, or no, I'm sorry, Pores Be Pure Skin Clarifying Mud Mask with Strawberry and Yarrow. And I posted this on my Instagram too. I really, really like this one. However, I like the orange one a lot better. So I'm kind of working through all of the mud masks so that I can repurchase the orange one at some point. That has been my favorite mud mask of all of them. This one is pretty good. I like to wear that before my shower. So I'll put it all over my skin before my shower, or all over my face before my shower, and then I will wait for it to dry and then jump in the shower to wash it off and wash my face. I really like using mud masks like that. I don't know why, I just do though. I've used that mud mask 8 times. I do have tons of other masks, not only in this project, but in other projects that I'm also working through. So we'll see if we can get there, but 8 times I think is a good number to get myself rolling. Then for a nighttime sleeping mask, I have the Glow Recipe Watermelon Glow Sleeping Mask. And that is where we are, you guys. There is so little product left in that. I'm so proud of myself. However, now that we're getting down to like the nitty gritty, it's getting hard to like scoop it out of there because there is such a small amount of product. And I do want to finish this one, same as the other, before the end of 2020 because I don't want this like scooping type of thing going into the next year with me. I want this to be an empty this year. This is one I know for a fact I did not weigh because the packaging was too heavy for the scale I was using. And I still don't have batteries for my other scale, still waiting. But yeah, I'm really happy to have this in my life. I do have backups of this, and I think it's an amazing, amazing product. And I have used that. I have used that 15 times. That doesn't even seem right. I only wrote down or marked down 15 uses on that, and that just doesn't seem right by any stretch of the imagination. I'm probably really wrong on my numbers on that one, but that's okay. I've at least for sure used it 15 times. So I'm guessing I probably used that like 20 to 25 times because I'll just use it and put it all over my face, and you use such a tiny amount that there's no way that that's 15 uses. There's no way. I should have been marking that down a little bit better. Something that I know for a fact will be finished by the next update is this lip gloss. This is the Anastasia Beverly Hills lip gloss in the shade Pink Tourmaline, and I absolutely loved this lip gloss, you guys. Do you see that? There's like nothing left in there. Very, very soon I will be pulling the stopper out of this. I do like to pull the stopper out of all of my lip glosses because typically I love them and I don't want to waste product. So I definitely will be pulling the stopper out of this, but this one will be done very soon. And then we're going to move something in that I haven't even tested yet. We're going to be moving in, well, this is already in the project, but I just haven't used it yet. Okay, by the way, I've marked this down for 32 uses, which definitely seems low considering I would reapply at work all the time. But, you know, it is what it is. I don't have an exact number, sorry. But 32 is a pretty good number. So after that one's completely used up, we're going to be moving in the Laura Geller Nude Kisses Lip Hugging Lip Gloss in the shade Blushing. So that is like a pinky mauve there, and this is the one I'm going to be moving in next for my next focus lip gloss. And I think I can for sure get this one done by next update. This one only has 0.04 ounces in it, and this one had 0.07, and this one probably took me a solid 2 months of use. So I would say that this would probably be a solid 2 months of use since I still have product left in this one. So we'll see how long it takes me. Maybe I can be super consistent with that one and see how long it really takes. But, you know, I like to mix up my lip products, and I have other lip items that I'm also trying to use up, so I don't know, we'll see. But for sure, this one by the next update, this one will definitely be gone by the end of the project. Another lip item that I've been using literally every single night is the Laneige Lip Sleeping Mask, and this is the original berry scent. And I don't love this, you guys already know that. I just use this for a balm, and we are getting down pretty well. If I have a screenshot of this one, I will show you, but I'm pretty sure I was at the top of the L from the last update. So now you guys can clearly see I'm at the bottom of the L, and I've been really consistent about scraping this out like evenly throughout the whole thing, so I'm not just scraping down one side or the middle or whatever. I don't love this. However, it is a good lip balm. It's just not a very good, like, fully hydrating. Like, my lips don't feel hydrated in the morning. They feel dry. So I don't know, you guys, but I definitely want to get this out by the end of the project, especially because this is one where you have to dip your finger in, and I don't love that. So my plan is to totally finish this out. Hopefully by April we can have this done. Like I said, I've been using it every night, and I think I've got at least a half of the product out. I don't know, this is the one thing I have the most uses on, and let me tell you how many uses I have marked. That doesn't include any extra times that I used it that I forgot to mark. So I have it marked down that I used it 77 times. That's only about 2 months, like, every night use on that. I do know I use the Bite Beauty one every once in a while when my lips really need hydration. I'll switch over to that one. I don't know, I feel like I'm definitely missing some marks on that one, and I mean, it is what it is. I'm still using it. I'm just not being as consistent with my number of uses because I am focusing on a few other projects right now, and that one kind of goes by the wayside. I just use it at night and then I get up in the morning and life continues. Okay, 2 more things I wanted to talk about in this project. One is the blush from Tarte, is the Tarte Party Blush. And I wanted to show you before I hit pan. I have an inkling feeling that I am very close to hitting pan on this. Oh. Now that I'm looking at it, I totally have pan, you guys. I knew I was getting close. Oh my god, I literally, just like the way the light was hitting it, I can tell that I have pan. Oh my god. Oh my god, here, hold on. I might have to get a picture of this, but do you see that right there? Right there. Do you see that? That's a little baby pan. Oh my god, I'm so excited. Okay, you guys, that is crazy that I did not notice that. I think because my bright lights weren't on. There is totally pan in that. That's so exciting. Oh my gosh, I knew I was getting close, but man, it is getting so close. It is so low on all the edges. I can definitely see myself finishing this by the end of the project. My goal was either to pan or to finish this depending on how it went, and I am super enjoying using this during these like fall winter months. I'm actually gonna try to finish this by the end of the year. That way I can have a blush in my empties. That would be amazing. I'm just saying. I got to get a picture of this for Instagram too. I'm so excited, you guys. I have pan! So I have marked this down that I've used it 13 times. Once again, I'm sure that is on the low end, but I had quite a bit of use on this before I actually started this project. So if I can get another 13 uses on this by the next update, then I'm sure that pan will have expanded a bunch and we can really focus on this one for the end of the year. That would be amazing in the next 2 months. We only have 2 months left out of this year. If I could finish that, that would be fantastic. Okay, and the final item that I wanted to update you guys on is not very exciting, but it is the Maybelline Great Lash Mascara. This is one of my all-time go-tos, like when I don't know what to wear and I don't want it to be flaky and I don't want my mascara to be like sticking together, like making my lashes stick together and look horrible. I always go to this one, you guys. But right now, I have been liking the Tristique one for my upper lashes, and I have been loving this one for my lower lashes. It just looks so good. It goes on very like minimally, where it's not too much, where it like flakes off, but it just looks good every time I use it. And I always suggest this one to people when they're like, I don't know what to buy and I don't want to spend $1 million. Do you have a good recommendation for a mascara? And I always tell them this one. It's so plain, like it's so boring and plain. Like the packaging is like so not like 80s, 90s. Like I don't even know when they came out with this, but I love it, you guys. I always get the very black one. The black one is nice, but it's not as intense as the very black one. So I would suggest this one. And I've used this 23 times, at least that's what I've written down. I've used it a couple times, like a very few number of times on my upper lashes, but mostly this has been my lower lash mascara and I have been loving it. Pretty soon, once that other Tristique one is gone, I will switch to a different one. And if it doesn't work very good or if it doesn't give me what I want, then I'll just layer this on top and this will go a lot faster. But I don't throw my mascaras away until they are either flaking, itching, or totally dried out, and that's okay with me, you guys. I am not one that throws them away after 3 months of being open. I've never had eye issues from mascara and I hope to never have them, but I just kind of stick with my rules. If it's flaking, if it's itching, or if it's dried out, then I toss it and I call it a done product. But so far this has been great. I have had it open. No, I haven't had it open the whole time, but I've had it open probably for a solid 3 months now, and it is just going strong, so I am happy with this one. Okay, you guys, so that was everything I wanted to update you guys on. Once again, I will have all the weights on the screen and stuff. I only have those 3 empties, plus I have that Soap and Glory hand cream from the previous update. So now out of the 50 items, I have 4, count them, 4 empties out of 50, which is not great, but we are gonna have probably 2 more empties by the next update, and I'm just gonna keep chugging along on everything else. Things that I have not used at all, I'm probably gonna start rolling in because I'm using up some of these other items, but I do think I'm doing pretty well with this project overall. A lot of things in my rotation are all of these items, so I can definitely see myself really getting through a lot of them. Hopefully, we shall see. But anyways, I hope you guys all enjoyed this video. I hope you all have a wonderful day or night wherever you are, and I will see you in the next one. Bye!